This, ladies and gentlemen, is the sealed HHO wet cell from the Energy Builders Network Incorporated, which I am pleased to say that I am a member of. Today I am going to be showing you a couple of features of this new cell that the Energy Builders Network has produced. This particular cell that you see in front of you right now is a prototype. It is still a work in progress. I'll show you a couple of features about it. This is a energizing solenoid because the first test I'm going to show you is with straight DC. This is an example of one of the plates that is contained inside, and these are the gaskets that are sandwiched in between each of the plates. The plates are then compressed with a series of bolts that run through the end plates and are insulated electrically with PVC tubing as sleeving around the threads so that they don't short out inside the holes. Alright, now this cell has been drained right now, so I'm just going to show you how easily this cell fills up. This electrolyte has been pre-mixed. It is a very weak concentration of potassium hydroxide and distilled water. It is so weak that I have no reservation about getting any on my hands and waiting a few minutes to rinse it off in clean water. Alright, but all you have to do to fill this cell up is fill it from the top. When the cell begins production, gas forms at the top of the cell, exposing the gas outlet holes at the top of the plates, and lowers the amount of leakage in between the plates. So that's an added benefit of the way this cell is designed. I'll continue filling now. I could probably accelerate this process by simply energizing the cell. Now you can see that energizing the cell has caused the flow to accelerate. I'm now generating gas coming out the bubbler, and the cell has completely flooded at this point. So let me turn off the power. That was drawing about 30 amps cold, and the fluid is returning to the reservoir. So I'm just going to top it off a little bit and we'll be done. So I turn the cell on, and you can see the amp meter start up and then drop to about 20 amps. Gas production is beginning to accelerate, and as fluid is pumping out of the exhaust tube into the base of the bubbler, fluid is then being returned in a unidirectional fashion back down into the bottom of the cell, and it's just making a nice circulation. I can see small bubbles in this pipe right now flowing down quite rapidly into the base of the cell, so I know I have a unidirectional flow. Here's a close-up of the solenoid relay. This is basically just an automotive starter solenoid. And the connections to the cell. There are 31 plates in this cell. And around the back, you can see the gas production out the exhaust tube. Okay, HH-ometer is at the ready, and in the foreground you can see my new favorite toy. This is the X-Tech Instruments MA220, which is a clamp-on DC amp meter, and this is easily my new favorite toy. I've calibrated this against or checked the calibration, I should say, against my extremely accurate Fluke digital multimeter, which is 0.09% basic accuracy, and this device here was dead nuts. I was very impressed with the accuracy, so I have no questions about the accuracy of this device. Okay, off camera I just posted a reading at 410 watts. I got 2.1 liters per minute, so 2100 divided by 410 is 5.12 mmW efficiency. So as you can tell, the efficiency is going up slightly. My cell temperature is only 94.3 degrees Fahrenheit. It's fairly warm out here in the garage. It started at 90, and this has been running for almost half an hour now. So the amount of heat generated from this cell is very, very small. Okay, take one more measurement on camera for you, and we have got 13.3. And 30 amps, 29.9 amps. 13.3, 29. And go. And stop. 15 seconds. 13.3 times 29.9 is 397 watts. 15 seconds is 2 liters per minute, so 2,000 divided by 397 is 5.03 mmW. This is about what I've come to expect from this cell. Average is about 5 milliliters per minute per watt. Very good efficiency, and this cell is extremely rugged. So for less than 400 watts in, we're getting 2 liters per minute out of this cell. That's just under 30 amps. This having so much surface area inside, I have absolutely no reservation about pumping as much as 100 amps into this cell or more. So you can extrapolate that out. If we were to pump 90 amps into this, this should generate 6 liters per minute of gas easily. And 6 liters per minute is a lot of HHO. I think you'll agree. Again, this cell is being built by the Energy Builders Network Incorporated. We will be distributing these cells through resellers nationwide, and you can look to my video channel for updates on the status of the production schedule for this cell. The cells will be available as kits only and not as pre-assembled units, so you will have to do the assembly yourself. There you have it. Zero fossil fuel. Take care. Have fun with your HHO. Be safe.